The fastest cars in the world are also, unsurprisingly, among the most exclusive and expensive cars you can buy. The pursuit of top speed has long captivated performance car brands and continues to this day, even as the motoring world starts to move into the electric age. Your usual sports cars and supercars just don't cut it, so multi-million-pound hypercars are continuing to push the boundaries of what's possible in terms of speed. 100 years ago, the race to build the fastest car had taken cars from being barely faster than horses to being capable of well over 100 miles per hour in around 2 decades. By the 1950s, Aston Martin was breaching 150 miles per hour with its DB4 GT, while the Ferrari F40 had ventured above the 200 miles per hour barrier in the 1980s. Getting cars to go faster than that became more and more difficult and then celebrated. Racing firm McLaren came along to blow everyone out of the water. In 1998, the iconic McLaren F1 breached 240 miles per hour, well in excess of what anybody else could manage at the time. Even when Bugatti's incredible and incredibly expensive to make Veyron landed on the scene in 2005, its top speed was only 13 miles per hour more than the McLaren at 253 miles per hour. But Bugatti didn't rest on its laurels, coming out with the Veyron Super Sport in 2010, which cracked 267 miles per hour. Since then, there's been all manner of cars, some from companies you might never have heard of, that claim to be even faster still. Bugatti itself replaced the Veyron with the even faster Chiron, and the target shifted to a nice round number: 300 miles per hour. Although Bugatti did manage break the 300 miles per hour in 2019 with a lightly modified Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, the eventual production version was limited to a mere 271 miles per hour. Bugatti claims the production car will go to that magic figure, but it will only allow owners to take the car to its full potential under supervision at its own test track. Because of growing public safety concerns and the safe speed limits of tires and other components, it remains to be seen if anyone will ever be able to buy a car that, out of the box in production form, can crack 300 miles per hour. Still, here's a guide to the fastest production cars currently made today. Number 1. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. The fastest ever car on sale comes with a very large caveat. Its top speed is theoretical for now and based on calculations. Still, legendary Swedish hypercar maker Koenigsegg is so confident its Jesko Absolut will deliver that it vows never to make a faster series production road car than this. The Jesko Absolut is powered by a twin-turbo V8, which can generate a minimum of 1,600 PS on special E85 fuel. The company boss describes it as a land-based rocket ship determined to reach unheard-of speed and record-setting pace. How fast exactly? Well, Koenigsegg's own target was 310 miles per hour, but the company's simulations suggest that it will go even faster than that thanks to the Jesko Absolut's super slippery, low-drag body. The issues will be finding a tire that is capable of doing those speeds and finding a long enough straight bit of tarmac to get it up there. Still, this is Koenigsegg, not some vaporware startup hypercar company, so we reckon they'll do it. Number 2. Hennessey Venom F5. Hennessey has spent the last 30 years modifying everything from Ferraris to pickup trucks to Dodge Vipers. But it's dipped its toe in full vehicle production twice now. First with the Lotus-derived 2011 Venom GT, capable of 270 miles per hour, and now with the Venom F5. The Venom F5 is not a Lotus Elise modified out of all recognition. Instead, it's a bespoke carbon-bodied hypercar with an in-house platform and a 6.6-liter twin-turbo V8. Claimed to put out more than 1,800 PS. Yet it weighs about the same as a Ford Focus, so performance should be pretty unhinged. Like the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut, Hennessey is yet to attempt a full top speed run. So its position in the list is theoretical for now. But it is very hopeful of reaching or exceeding 311 miles per hour. And we believe them. Given it's capable of 0 to 186 miles per hour in just 8.4 seconds. Just 24 are being made at a pre-tax price of £1.58 million. Number 3. Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. No fastest cars list on the internet is complete without a Bugatti of some sort. The standard Chiron, like the Veyron before it, is a mind-blowing piece of engineering. But that doesn't mean it can't be bettered. The Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is a special version of the already pretty special Chiron Super Sport. Built to commemorate a modified Chiron becoming the first hypercar to crack 300 miles per hour. The production car's top speed is electronically capped at 273 miles per hour. But Bugatti will reportedly let owners add in a roll cage and attempt their own high speed at the company's Aurelesian test track. As well, a 1,600 PS version of the Chiron's quad-turbo 8.0-liter W16 engine. The Super Sport 300 Plus gets a longer, aerodynamically optimized body and extensive weight-saving measures. 30 are being built, priced at £3.1 million each. Number 4. SSC Tuatara. SSC is a name you may not have heard of, but the North American outfit held the Guinness World Record for the fastest production car for 3 years with the mid-2000s SSC Ultimate Aero. Now, it's back with the SSC Tuatara, a 1,750 PS hypercar using a highly tuned 5.9-liter twin-turbo V8. SSC got into some controversy in 2020 by claiming a production car record at an incredible 316 miles per hour. But reported inconsistencies in the measurement of that speed meant it wasn't recognized widely. Not to be deterred, SSC had another crack with the Tuatara in early 2021. Using specialist measuring gear monitored by engineers, the data they provided showed the Tuatara hit 286 miles per hour and averaged nearly 283 miles per hour on both runs. Enough to smash the record held by Koenigsegg since 2017. Further attempts will be made as SSC wants to try and crack the 300 miles per hour barrier. The Washington-built Tuatara is said to cost around £1 million before taxes, with 100 examples planned to be made. Number 5. Rimac Nevera. The Rimac Nevera is out to disprove the theory that electric cars are only fast below a certain speed. The Croatian company, which owns a controlling stake in Bugatti alongside Porsche, promises its EV hypercar is capable of 258 miles per hour flat out, putting it right up there with the very fastest petrol-powered cars. The Nevera, which puts out a combined 1,900 PS from 4 electric motors powering each individual wheel, can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in under 2 seconds and cover the quarter mile in 8.6 seconds. Of course, we know EVs can be lightning fast away from the line, but to stop the Nevera's acceleration tailing off, Rimac uses a pair of single-speed transmissions. There's more technical innovation in the Nevera than just raw speed, with extremely clever torque vectoring and a chunky 120 kWh battery which is claimed to give a range of 340 miles. It also has the most powerful regenerative braking of any EV, capable of up to 300 kilowatts of power, priced from £1.72 million. 150 examples of the Nevera will be produced. Number 6. McLaren Speedtail. No McLaren is exactly dull to look at, but limited-run Speedtail is a jaw-dropping piece of design. The fastest and most aerodynamically efficient McLaren to date. It's been shown to be able to hit 250 miles per hour. The Speedtail uses a hybrid powertrain, mating McLaren's long-used 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with a 312 PS electric motor for a total output of 1,050 horsepower. Although that's less than many cars on this list. The Speedtail is designed to be a hyper GT that's usable and comfortable in everyday driving. It's also half a ton lighter than a Bugatti Chiron, while McLaren says it has no interest in compromising the car's drivability to chase records. That incredible long body and active aerodynamics are designed specifically to improve airflow. The Speedtail's futuristic interior also features a central driving position, just like the record-breaking McLaren F1 of the 1990s. Number 7. Aston Martin Valkyrie. The Aston Martin Valkyrie has been a long time coming, as it was shown in concept form back in 2016. The first customer car was delivered in early 2022, showing the immense technical challenges the company has had to overcome. The Valkyrie uses a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated Cosworth V12 that can rev to an incredible 11,000 RPM and produces 1,160 PS with a curb weight of around 1,130 kilograms, barely more than a Ford Fiesta. The Valkyrie produces more than 1 PS for every kilogram it weighs. Although its shapely body is designed primarily for downforce, Aston claims the track-focused AMR Pro version will manage over 250 miles per hour. The stripped-out cabin is inspired by Le Mans prototype race cars, although it's apparently capable of taking 2 adults. Priced at approximately £2.5 million, 150 examples of the Aston Martin Valkyrie will be produced. Number 8. Koenigsegg Gemera. Yes, another Koenigsegg. But this one is a bit different. Because it's the only proper 4-seater in this list. Designed to be a comfortable, daily use GT car. It even has rear seat infotainment to keep the kids happy. That can achieve incredible speeds. The Gemera also has some mind-bending engineering under the skin. It's powered in part by a 2-liter 3-cylinder engine. Which sounds a bit puny for a Koenigsegg. But because it uses something called free valve technology, it produces 600 PS on its own. It can also run on more environmentally friendly ethanol and methanol. Number 9. Koenigsegg Regera. Koenigsegg's appearance in this list 3 times shows its dedication to speed is serious. The Regera is, according to the company, designed to be a luxury megacar alternative to its traditional extreme, lightweight, race-like road cars. The Regera uses a similar, but detuned, 5-liter twin-turbo V8 as Koenigsegg's most extreme models, but this time it's mated to 3 electric motors and a special direct drive gearbox that's lighter and more efficient than a traditional gearbox, putting out 1,500 PS and being constructed from carbon fiber and Kevlar. The Regera tips the scales at under 1,600 kilograms, impressive for a hybrid hypercar. It's also a record holder, according to Koenigsegg, managing to go from 0 to 249 miles per hour and back to 0 again in an incredible 31.49 seconds. Priced from around £1.3 million, just 80 examples of the Regera will ever be produced. Number 10. Aspark Owl. We wouldn't blame you if you'd never heard of Aspark and its uniquely named Owl hypercar, but the Japanese engineering firm has been in conception since 2014, and customer deliveries are apparently commencing soon. Aspark claims the top speed is limited at 248.5 miles per hour, and the Owl has the ability to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.69 seconds. We've yet to see it run, but apparently around half of the 50 models to be built have been sold, at a price of around £2.4 million. If you like it, please like the video and subscribe to our channel to support us. And leave us your comments. Love you guys. Bye for now.